spend an evening with us. That's for sure. So superb piece of work. Really, really, really good. Oh, also nice. Whose is this? This is Ben, I reckon.
Yeah, it's me.
Love it, Ben. Yeah. Talk to us about this. Where is it, and what was your sort of? Did you have a particular thought process, or just give us a little flavour before we sort of spend a bit of time looking at it?
Yes, this was on the South Bank, so I was
Yep.
just basically drawn to the leading lines from the banisters on the stairway, and then just fishing, basically waiting for someone to come along.
Yeah, and you got some on the hat. There you go. Street photography heaven. Absolutely, yeah. Oh, I love it. I love what you've done toning wise as well. I'm really, really enjoying this heavy dark shadow over here. So Ben's been on some of my street stuff, so he's a bit braver than the rest of you in terms of his blacks. So we often crush the blacks in our street work. We're not worried, we're not entering it to an RPS panel. It doesn't have to be technically correct. It becomes the artistic intent. And what that provides in this picture is a good example. It gives us a simplicity. Because there's nothing to see here, we spend more time looking at this bit of wall. Because there's nothing to see, apart from the shape, we spend more time looking at the lines. So it's a technique where we can turn up the volume of certain elements in the picture and down the volume in other elements. So pushing those shadows and those blacks, I think this is a great balance. It's not too stark, and yet it feels incredibly purposeful. And, I like the artistic intent. The figure to ground relationship, which is when we look, we can see all the way around the person, the figure, the ground to be in the background, is also very pleasing. Even these little dots that just show that, there's a gap between his arms. It's got a curiosity gap because he's got something in his hand. It's kind of interesting. Plus, who is he? Where is he going? Etc. So again, I think it's smashing. Really nice bit of work. What do we think?
It's really good. Really like it.
Yeah. Really like it.
Yeah.
I love the steps and then the leading line of the railing, and then the mysterious person at the top. It's a great plot.
It is really, really nice.
There's also something a little bit golden ratio about it. I don't know.
Yeah. Composition, it's very strong, isn't it? Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, excellent. Really well put together. So forgive me one more second. I'm having an embarrassing night. Nilajan, how you doing? Nice to see you. Just to let you know, there was a gap, and it is not street photography artist development tonight. You're welcome to stay. This is Monovision number 1. You're welcome to stay and look at some black and white if you want to spend the evening with us. I didn't.
Yeah.
So you're
absolutely
welcome.
No worries.
You're welcome to hang about, and I will send an email at the end of this confirming the dates for the other one.
It's like
not being
the images here are equally absolutely
stunning,
like great.
Yeah.
So it's like
so feel free to hang around. I absolutely
sure.
Yeah, no problems. Okay, this is interesting. I can't see. Oh, nice. Again. Oh, Ben, this is you, isn't it? I can tell from a mile away. I love the fact I can tell which are Ben's, which is very pleasing. Love this sense of mystery, sense of atmosphere. Again, very intentional. The fact that the figure is out of focus, I think, is really interesting. I think it's bold. It's well put together. I think it's making something from nothing. You've used a roller shutter and some creative composition, shallow depth of field, and some great exposure control, and put together a very, very strong image. I really, really, really like that. I think it's smashing. Absolutely smashing. Yeah, love it. What do we think, guys?
Agree.
Yeah.
I like how it looks like rays of light coming out.
Yes. The implication of the light. Absolutely. Yeah. Or again, an implied vanishing point, really. All of these lines are taking us to this point over here, which is taking us onto this chap. And then we've got the light behind them throwing shadow forward. So we've got a sort of direction of travel in this way, and then a direction of travel back out in this way, which sort of forms a strange lateral triangle, I guess, in some ways. But yeah, it's a very, very pleasing piece of work, isn't it?
I'll put one bit of experiment in this if I can. That is like using same image, but I'll try to use a fisheye lens.
Oh, you could make it round. Yeah. Exaggerate the whole thing. Yeah, that would also work. Absolutely.
Yeah. So
yeah, a nice creative touch there, Nilajan. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, love it, Ben. Very successful, and a big fan of your work. And I think the boldness of the negative space in this is very confident. And I know, you know, we've been working together for a while, so you are a very confident photographer, but it really shines in this. It's very simple, has nothing superfluous in it, and is very confident in its both its processing and its darker shadows. That's very confident, and confident in its lack of overall content, you know, that minimalism. So no, I think it's a stunning piece of work. Really.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, love it. Love it. What's not to like about that? That'll make them feel brave. Also lovely. Great. Great flower. Love the very soft light on the stem. The stem's not too bright though, which is good. You know, it's not the main subject, so I like that.